through the forest in between the mountains and the woods, and we were all in a line because like you couldn't walk side to side next to each other. And we eventually made it into this like cave thing, but it also had a my archway type of thing.
A large
My words fail
archway.
me.
No, that's good. That's right.
And we went through it, and it was basically the same thing. And I do remember that Nomad one took like a piece of rock from something to try to do his weird new power that he has, and then we noticed that it has like words on it that we had seen before. Gisora had seen it previously somewhere, and then the Nomad and Aldar got on the pedestal.
Yes, and began, I believe, if memory serves, jumping on it.
Yes, they did. And Aldo was very adamant about us going to see the other altar that is non-existent since it is the same one, yet he insists that we go look at it.
Yeah, Aldo's got big dreams. I'm sure as soon as he pops in, his first dream will be to run back to the other altar that he is thinking is there. But this is the Scattered Sea, a Dungeons & Dragons program, unofficially sponsored. I'm messing around with YouTube because they started feeding us to people suggested, and I have access to some of that data. So I'm curious how I post and what we do, how it's going to show up on streams. But I'm going to say the words. This is Dungeons & Dragons. This is a long-running, long-form, free-flowing adventure of my own creation. Trademark, trademark, trademark. I'm going to set this to premiere, but follow us on Twitch at the Cousin Chat and subscribe on YouTube. And now that part is over. Sarah, there is one thing you probably remember but forgot to mention. When you guys tried to get past this initial altar, some like white substance fell off of the altar and kind of like dissipated onto the ground. 4 bees with drills on their arms showed up, and they are on this little battle mat we've placed here. And your ship disappeared, or you don't know where it is. I don't know if you mentioned that, but I'm mentioning it now. Does that all sound correct?
That sounds correct.
I'm gonna move you guys around because canonically, I think Aldar and Nomad were jumping on the pedestal.
I do have to say that I believe once like the noises started, I claimed that Nomad stealthed and ran into the bushes.
Okay. No, that sounds totally fair. You guys did hear a buzzing.
Yeah.
So Nomad is gonna bushwhack over here and see his immediate. I've not used this before, so this will probably be a little sloppy. But let's see if I can uncover a space around you for you to see. What is everyone else doing when you hear that buzzing as these creatures approach?
I'm gonna go into hiding.
Mm-hmm. You guys are the bravest among us. It's beautiful. Do you follow your friend?
I'm gonna just kind of like stay hidden so that if like somebody tries to double sneak attack, I'm ready. Or I can just sneak attack.
So you can sneak on the sneak.
Yeah, exactly.
I like what I'm hearing, and I respect the hell out of it. Are you able to move yourself? Oh, I lost you. I don't know where you are. Oh, you're right there. Are you able to move yourself yet? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let me know where you want to be. Anywhere, like which bushes or which forest you would have run into.
Probably like around here, kind of so I can keep an eye on them.
Yeah, that checks out. And you should be able to see around yourself now. Actually, I'm gonna need to nominate people to control Red River and Aldar because I can't be on this screen and the other screen. Who wants to roll for Red River? like beyond his D&D Beyond.
Does it not make sense for myself to do Red River and for Gisora to do Aldar?
Hey, that's totally cool with me, just as long as you guys have access to the rolls.
Yeah.
Gisora, do you accept your new position? So I've drawn a circle on the ground. This kind of represents that white substance that's a little salty, a little sweet, very sticky. It's kind of hovering at the ground, making a sort of fog. But everybody, let's roll initiative. And I know it like automatically rolls initiative on the left side, but I like when you guys actually roll, and I think I can adjust the initiative.
But did we not roll initiative last time or no? Or we said
No,
roll
we.
initiative?
I think we. Yeah, because I don't like to stop on initiative. I like to stop on. You know what I mean?
Hold up, I think I rolled like a really high roll.
Oh, I'll check the tape. I was gonna give
Tape?
you and Angus.
He did roll before we quit.
Well, I'll be honest, guys. I didn't listen last time. Is that? I don't know if that hurts anybody's feelings or if that's rude, but I don't know. So let's just all roll again, and it's gonna be great. Angus and Nomad are gonna have advantage because they reacted quickly and hid into the very dense forest. And I just let me know your numbers when you get them.
I got 23.
That's bullshit. Now I feel like you guys are just literally just trying to hurt my feelings.
You said advantage, right? So
Yeah.
I had to take advantage of my advantage.
Oh yeah, you're advantaging. Fair enough. Sorry, I'm writing down some stuff.
3 for me for
But Sarah, that's not very
Paula.
good.
Well, Drew, I don't know what to tell you. There's not much I can do there.
You want to be doing better than that.
Rolling a d20 plus his plus his bonus.
What? What are you saying?
I'm on his sheet, but I can't like actually directly roll. So I just rolled a d20 and then I did the plus whatever he has, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think it will literally do it in here. Okay, it tracks the rolls. I can see you guys' rolls now. Okay. We're cooking.
So Gisora rolled 16, and then I rolled for Aldar just with a dice, and it was 7.
Okay. Yeah, it is kind of weird that, like, their program, again, love it if they want to step into sponsors, but their program should work better than this, maybe.
I can't see Red River's character sheet. I can see Angus, Alder, and Nomads, but I can't see Red River.
It's because he's unassigned. You have to go back to the campaign thing. It's weird. I think he needs to click a button on his side. Oh, I just hid something. Okay. Is that everybody? Amaya, Angus, Gisora, and Nomad. Sarah's gonna roll Red Rivers. And Aldar. What did Aldar get?
Sorry, 7.
That's not very good. Oh, and then it automatically... Okay, that's kind of cool. It puts everyone in where they're supposed to be. And you guys are able to see that, right? On the left side? On your
I'm
screen?
not seeing it.
No. It
Oh, that's a... Oh, you know why? Because it has the AC and the HP. And you guys aren't supposed to see that. Okay. Great. Don't look at the screen for that. And what did Red River roll? Did we figure that out?
He rolled a 5.
The best part of D&D is slowly figuring out what everyone rolled for initiative. Okay.
Also, guys, on the like map part thing, whatever it's called, bottom right there's a dice icon, and then that'll show all of the rolls that occurred.
The game log. Yes.
The game log.
I
Yeah.
accidentally skipped Nomad's turn and hit next. Oh, okay. I figured out how to go back. Nomad, it is your turn. Just to give you an idea, there is a ruler in here, so you can like figure out the space. Right now, the closest like I've labeled them as drill wasps is probably 50 feet from you or so. You probably don't have a clear view of the others. Probably this. You can see this other one that's 80 feet away. Just to give you guys an idea too, these are like probably 4-foot tall wasps. They have 6 appendages. Their top 2 have like kind of like silver drills on them. Their other 4 feet are like, large insect feet. And then on their rump roast, on their butt, they have a big stinky stinger. It looks like you can't quite tell. Actually, that's all I can tell you. You've never seen these creatures before. Nomad, what would you like to do?
So, from my position, I'm pretty well hidden. So would it be safe to say that I can hold my attack maybe until it like comes within 5 feet of me?
Totally.
And then I'd get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, you could like, I forgot what it's called. You could ready an action basically like, if one of these suckers gets anywhere close to me, I hit them with my hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, that totally checks out.
I think that's what I'm gonna do just to see how it plays out in the beginning.
If I'm honest, that's probably what real life Drew would do if a bunch of 4-foot wasps emerged and they were trying to chase me. Angus, you are in a similar position. I feel like just based on where we have you placed, you probably only have eyes on one of these critters. The red one. It's about 50 feet from you to the south.
I am. Where's this ruler? Oh, I see.
It's on the left-hand side. You have to like pick it.
Is every little box just like 5 feet?
Yes, I should have said that. Yeah, every box is 5 feet. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys see like a big explosion?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I have like a laser pointer, like I'm doing a business presentation. Feels very good.
I'm gonna move right here.
So I would call this. You can definitely do that. Any of this wooded area is going to be difficult terrain, so you're going to move half your speed. But I think you have plenty to move where you are. And you see nothing but like just very dense shrubbery. Like imagine you're having to high step it because there's so many roots and vines and shit. Like this is a dense ass forest. But yeah.
I'm also going to just kind of stay stealth and hold an action to hit somebody if they get close.
If one of these little bastards gets close, you take them to Pound Town. You know what? Strike that. Terry, go ahead and strike that. But we'll go. It is Gisora's turn.
Can you show me approximately what would be 20 feet?
I think I can make a circle that's 20 feet. So each square is 5. So this is...
Okay, let's see a 20 by 20 feet.
So surrounding you, it's like that.
I'm gonna cast...
That's actually kind of cool.
I'm going to cast first level Entangle.
Rude.
In that like perfect little 20-foot area, like a perfect 20-foot square between the trees, like kind of where.
Oh, like this little stopgap?
Yeah.
Now,
And I don't want it to hit.
Angus?
Or it shouldn't hit Angus.
Okay. Oh, that's a square. That's not what you want.
That's kind of what I mean. I was imagining it. On my character sheet, it actually shows it like the shape of a square.
Oh. I vote character sheet. Now, I don't want to be a stickler, but read me what it says.
Grasping plants sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square within range. and it's a range of 90s. And then, for the duration, the plants turn the ground in the area to difficult terrain. Each creature other than you in the area when you cast the spell must succeed on a strength saving or have a restrained condition until the spell ends.
That's
A
cool.
restrained creature can take an action to make a strength check against your spell. Save DC.
I have made you a special entangling vine area.
Look, approve. Yeah, it should. Yeah, I think it should be a tiny bit larger, but that's.
I'm trying to feel like I should definitely be able to alter it, but it seems to not like that.
It would generally take up
The whole space. Ooh, now it looks cool. Like I made an artistic choice.
well.
Yeah, this is definitely what I meant to do the whole time.
And I believe I'm going to be doing it. It's a concentration.
Yeah, so as long you can do other stuff as long as the other thing does not require concentration. And if I hit you, you have to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration. So Gisora wiggles her merfolk arms and whispers something in the language of the old gods. And various vines and stuff kind of wriggle out of the ground, grasping at anything that gets near. If I know Red River, he doesn't like that, and he maybe takes a reflexive step away from that. Well, honestly, if we probably all don't like that, including me. Do you want to move, or you feel good? You feeling good? You feeling confident?
That's fine. Where I am.
I love it. So now the buzzing gets even louder as my little.
Oh shit! These motherfuckers are fine.
Yeah, I didn't have the heart to tell you. I was just gonna kind of show you.
Okay.
Yeah. These little guys are gonna fly, buzz, 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 20 feet forward and 20 feet into the air. So they are looking down on you now. And they are all confined in this little area here, except for Red Boy, who is close enough to buzz, buzz, buzz. And he's going to drill, drill, drill at his closest little friend, Amaya. He raises his left and right arms and kind of pokes them at you as he yells angrily in his wasp voice. And he rolls a gentleman's 16 to hit.
It's a hit.
Delicious. His stinger arms make contact with you. Sarah, go ahead and do me a huge favor. And take 2 damage. And make me a Constitution saving throw, please. It's going to be at the top left. Oh, that's not very good. You're going to take an additional 2 damage as, you see where he hits you. You kind of raise your arm to block this strike, and his little stinger goes right into your arm. And you see, kind of a green darkness start growing on that part of your arm that hurts very much. And where you saw 1 drill be, you now see 2.
Is it embedded in my skin?
It
and
is
still attached to the D.
It is still attached to him. So it's just he kind of stabbed it, released some juice into you. And I didn't like that. Strike that, Terry. And it is still on him. Or her. We're not going to gender these wasps. And it is Aldar's turn. I need to hear the best Australian accent that money can buy. And then I think Swiffer is taking the role there.
Am I also
Mate?
hold on, let me see where he is.
He's I think canonically he is standing on the pillar or standing on the pedestal next to the altar.
I'm assuming he doesn't have spells. Is he a melee person?
He is a fully melee boy. I think his spells are Rage and Smack.
Rage.
Okay. What does Aldar say in his Rage?
Fuck you, you stinging piece of shit.
Ooh, that's good. But can we get it again with an Australian accent? Yeah, there. He says "oi" constantly. Yes. Wow. I don't like it when he says it. It's kind of fun and comical. When you say it, it's kind of threatening and rude. But yeah, you have actually a few more feet of movement if you want them. What does Aldar want to do in his enraged state and broken antlers?
He'll probably move towards the one that's closest, so we'll do the red one.
Yeah, he just watched Amaya get stung. He's not in the mood.
I'm assuming he'll take maybe like his long sword.
Does he have that?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I believe you. You guys probably got a long sword at some point.
Creature with a long sword, it has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
Oh, he has a sap or something. That's cool.
Yeah. So I guess I'll roll.
Yeah, roll them bones.
Does it rage mean like I get an extra attack or something?
Spectator view.
It depends on the path that you take or you took.
Someone has to do math for me with 8 plus
13.
5. 13 hit.
13 does, yeah.
Do more math. 1d8 plus 3. How come it has below it a 1d10 plus 3?
I believe if he's using it two-handed, it does 1d10, and one-handed it's 1d8. That is a guess. I am not looking at his sheet. You sound weird also.
Oh,
Nope.
sorry, my AirPods are fucking up.
Got him. Thanks, Apple. Sponsor today's episode.
So, am I swinging this? I guess it's just my choice. I would assume it's probably two-handed.
Yeah, the only downside would be if you're later like, or if you right now are like, he also is holding an amulet of wasp killing. I would say, no, he's not.
Okay, then I'll eat.
Also, fun, Sarah let me know that Uncle Juan is now drinking Liquid Death, and my dad is purchasing Liquid Death by the gallon, so
Oh, yeah.
all the dads and Drew are living that LD lifestyle.
They're finally they're catching up now, aren't they, to the times?
I'm excited for them, because I love that shit.
I was honestly really shocked to see that on my dad's nightstand today.
Was it Dead Billionaire? Sorry, quick aside. Was it Dead Billionaire? Was it a tea, or was it a water?
I believe it was a water, but I don't know the difference. I didn't inspect it. I just saw that it was Liquid Death. It was a brown bottle, but he does like tea. So
I love the
it
tea.
could have been a tea.
Yeah. How much damage did you use, Aldar? Swiffer?
7 damage.
Well, that's not enough. But he goes to chop this mother hecker, and this little guy buzzes right back in his face. He gives him all the heck he could take, but he is damaged from this. His meaty thorax that I imagine is yellow and black stripes, but they're vertical stripes, so it's totally different and totally fantasy.
I do want to just make sure that I'm utilizing his rage again. And sorry, I missed what you said, Kevin, when you talked about rage.
Your abilities depend on like the path that his barbarian took. So
Yes.
But
So I think you're right, Kevin. I think something happens when he rages based on his path.
so I'm not sure because the one that I took gave me like extra strength and like attack power, but
Okay,
his to
it
give
looks
him
like
extra.
Yeah, his is
it
Jesus
looks like
seed.
maybe he took like a healing thing. Warrior of the Gods expend dice, and I have a pool of dice I can use to heal myself.
Can he heal other people?
It just says to heal yourself.
Okay. I bet that's something that comes later, maybe. But okay, we'll keep that in mind. Good job. You're a hero. Red River, it's your turn. Oh, sorry, Jesus. You're a hero and a scholar. How rude of me.
It's so rude of you. We're going to do Baldus Rain
Yeah.
on
that's
the
pretty
red
cool.
bee.
Yeah, you guys are ganging up on this bee.
Remind me again what it says. Hit dice +7. What am I rolling? What am I
Roll a
rolling?
d20, and we're gonna add 7.
We're gonna roll a d20.
JP's guy is good at one thing, and it's beating ass.
7 + 8 is 15.
Boom. Yeah, that totally hits.
That's a hit. So 2d6 + 5. So 2d6.
And then add 5.
2d6. 10. That's a 5 + 5.
Red River is like carrying this huge chunk of rock on the end of a longsword that he hefts into this wasp. Hits the wasp at the wing and actually knocks it to the ground. This wasp is alive but very unhappy, and like it's starting to leak like kind of purple juice on the ground. Gotta stop saying juice. I just didn't want to say blood, but juice didn't feel better. But yeah, there's a little puddle of juice starting to grow around our friend. Amaya, it is your turn.
Maya's gonna do lightning, shocking grasp. Since we're still touching,
You gonna grab this fella?
I'm gonna grab the fella.
Yeah, he is right here in front of you, and he has an ouchie. You have advantage on this. It's never been easier to grasp a
21.
thriving insect. Oh, that's pretty good.
I didn't do it with advantage.
Oh, that's cool. It automatically popped on here. That's cool. That does hit.
Okay, sorry, hold on.
No, it's okay. So when you rolled that in D&D Beyond, it just pops here.
Because it was my turn, so it shows there, yes.
Ah, cool.
So 3 damage.
Yeah, you zap this fool.
Is it dead?
It is not dead, but it's pissed. It seems angry.
Instead of doing another action, can I do another spell? Because I
No.
get 2 actions, correct?
Why do you get 2 actions? What are you talking about?
You can do a movement, and you can move, and you can do
Oh!
a thing.
Yeah, you can move.
Yeah, I don't want to move. I want to do another spell.
Yeah, you can't do... This isn't Pathfinder, dog. You get a movement, and you get an action, and a bonus action.
I don't get bonuses action anymore. I don't think.
No, I don't know that you have a bonus action. Some spells are bonus actions, but I don't think you have any yet.
Cantrip isn't a bonus action. It's just an action.
Yeah.
Attack, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise, influence, magic, ready, search, shove, study, utilize.
Yeah, they kind of... I kind of like how they did that, where it's, like, very clear. Like, if this was a video game, there'd be, like, 12 buttons, and you could press them to do things. Like, you could, like, look at this thing. It's kind of sad. I mean, can I be honest? You press the empathy button, and you feel kind of sad, because this little thing is, like, writhing on the ground.
I don't feel bad in
Okay.
any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, you feel great about it. You came to his house and electrocuted him. You feel great about your choices, and it is Nomad's turn. Nomad, you have watched your friends fighting these wasp bees, and 3 of them are buzzing ever closer to your compadres. What would you like to do?
Would it be possible with my movement to get to Angus? He's only about 30 feet away.
The problem is... Well, you know what? Yeah, we'll make this... I will say yes, but you have to leave the difficult terrain. You have to go into the open.
So if I leave and then run to him, can I re-stealth?
Yes.
Or did it...
Like,
Okay.
I had it where you automatically passed your stealth because you kind of hid before they got there. Now you would have to attempt it.
I see.
So you'd be exposing yourself, or you can go 15 feet to kind of get to where he was.
Well, the difficult terrain's half, right?
Yeah.
So I've got 20 feet of movement.
Oh, I forgot you had more
Oh, sorry,
movement.
40 feet of movement.
Yeah, so you could get a little bit further You could probably get to like this square. Oh, I have a little thing that you probably get to like this square at the furthest.
Yeah, you know what? I'll actually just go over there then, just because that still puts me in a good.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
Wow.
have you roll stealth. Like these woods are so thick, your friends can't even see you. Like your friends just know that you're somewhere in this like northern area. Do you want to dash? Because then you can get to him. But that'll be
You know what?
that'll be
Yeah,
the end of it.
I
Though.
use an action to dash then, because that would double it. That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I'll be hanging out with Angus over here. Maybe we'll do like a nice backside attack or something.
Yeah, you guys dap it up
That'd be
real
pretty
strong as you form No-Gus. It is now the other part of No-Gus's turn, Angus.
No Gus, no good.
No-Gus, no good, you guys shout from the bushes.
But like a soft shout for sure.
No, yeah, it's very. You guys are workshopping it. That totally makes sense.
This is entangling roots, right? I know they're flying, but could I like approach the yellow one and still hit it?
They are about 20 feet in the air.
Okay. But can I see it in the air?
Yeah, I would say faintly from how thick this stuff is. Like they would be basically like half cover, because like this they're in kind of near, not near the treetops, but they're high up where there's a bunch of branches and bullshit in the way. Swiffer, does entangle? I'm sure it doesn't work on your friends, right?
I believe it does.
Is it just any poor bastard who walks over there?
I believe it's anyone but myself.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, then keep that in mind, I guess.
I'm going to, I guess, because I kind of want to I want to try to lure that one closest.
The yellow one?
Yeah, I want to lure it to the Nomad and I. So I'm gonna throw some Jim's magic missiles at it.
Is that the like diet gluten-free magic missiles?
It's the Dr. Pib.
It's the Dr. Pibb of magic missiles. I love it. Does it automatically hit like the our classic magic missiles?
I think it 20 plus 4, 13. Does that miss?
13 hits.
Oh, 4 spicy damage.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt him a lot, but what color are they?
I mean, if it's me getting to choose the color,
Yeah.
definitely like some sort of light blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like, you know,
it's a beautiful teal.
sparkles in there, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
Glitter in there.
Edward
A little
Cullen
spicy.
flies through the air out of your spectral hand and strikes this nasty boy wasp, who turns to face you. You have successfully gotten its attention.
That's Kevin's favorite Twilight character.
Well, I mean, we're all Team Edward, if we're honest with ourselves.
Nah.
Do you want to move while before this thing comes and eats your face? I mean, during your turn. It is half moving in there, but you can still, if you wanted to create some distance, you could.
I'm going to use my bonus action or my cunning action to hide again.
Yeah. Since you're in such dense overgrowth, I'm going to say that like automatically succeeds. The yellow wasp doesn't know where you are. It just knows that something like an ouchie came from this direction.
Excellent.
And Gisora, it is your turn as you continue to concentrate on these cool vines. By the way, some of the art in the new book is very good. Actually, I would say maybe all of it's very good. But on the page for Entangle, it's like the person casting it is in a garden. So the carrots like have little faces in the pumpkin, and they're grabbing like goblins as they try to run past. It's very well done.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it's hashtag very cute.
Wow, I'm gonna break my concentration.
Oh no! The vines kind of like fall over and like recede back into the earth.
And
That's your turn, and then we're gonna do the wasps. Oh,
let's see my range here. Oh wait, I'm closer to the red one.
You're close. I think you're probably, well, I don't know what you're trying to cast, but you're probably pretty close to everybody.
I mean, the red one is it's like close to dying?
Yeah, I can only tell you it is bloodied, so it is past half of its health down. It is in bad shape, though. You can easily tell that the purple puddle of business is growing.
Okay, then I will cast Ray of Frost at it.
The poor little guy.
Dead.
Go ahead and roll it with advantage. This poor thing is surrounded by your friends and is writhing on the ground. Yeah. I feel like Gisora is very crunchy, and you're doing this just to help the little guy. 15 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cold damage. It's an 8. Full damage.
It, like, you know when you, like, mush a spider and its legs kind of, like, retract into its body? That's what this poor guy does. Yeah, it's a kind of a grisly sight as, like, the cold kind of encompasses it, as, like, one of the legs remains frozen as the rest, like, crumple, and it stops moving. Do you want to move anymore? You only moved a little bit.
No, fine.
Okay, totally cool, and I respect it. It is now the wasp's turn. The red wasp, may they rest in peace. Oh, who did I take out of the order? Purple wasp? Oops. Oops. Let's take red out. Bye, red. I love you. The yellow wasp is going to venture into here. It's difficult terrain for him as well. He's going to get pretty close, and he's going to... Nomad was hidden. I guess he does like a passive perception check. Let's see if this... He's got a lot of eyes, so his perception is not garbage. Let's see here. I won't cheat. I'll just use whatever I wrote when I made this guy a very long time ago. +3. He doesn't see you guys. He's kind of having trouble, like, navigating through these trees. So he's about 20 feet above you. Like, if this was a great, like, action movie, you guys would be, like, looking up and seeing him kind of searching around for this thing that damaged him as he flies slightly over you and stops. These other ones can clearly see your friends, though. Let me make sure that I'm not cheating here. If I'm going to hold you guys to these measurements, I need to hold me to the measurements. So, staying 20 feet in the air, the purple and orange designated little drill wasps here are going to point their little arms out and fire stingers at Gisora and Red River. These stingers are about a foot in diameter. The first one's a 10 against Gisora. No way that hits. Well, I don't know Gisora's deal, but it's got to be higher than 10.
No.
And the other one is going to fly towards Red River. That's a 16.
That's a hit.
He is going to take some delicious, delicious damage from that. It's actually not much. He's going to take 7 damage and make a Constitution saving throw. Sarah, would you do the honors?
Yes, give me one moment. Sorry, I just need to get there for him.
No, you're doing great, and everyone loves you for it.
Constitution saving +5. Okay. Let me go over here. Roll 20. 11.
That does fail, so he's going to take another...
7 damage.
Just another 1, actually, so 7 total.
1. 8 total or 7 total?
Oh, I'm sorry, 8 total. And he has the poisoned condition. The red one lets out a death growl that goes meep, and it is dead. And Aldar, well, thank you for joining us, and thank you, frankly, for not prioritizing your family. Swiffer was controlling you and had you strike a nasty wasp, who is dead now. If you go into D&D Beyond,
I didn't enter Rage or my Warrior of Gods.
you did rage.
I did rage. Okay, I'm gonna put that as a box.
Yeah, I wasn't able to mark it.
What's the best way to get to this screen, guys? Does he go to campaign and then maps?
Just go to your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Won't
character
be
sheet
able to
and the
because
little
he's
labels.
on mobile.
If he's
I
on the
think-
mobile, he can open his web browser, pull up his character sheet from there, and click on the little play button, which launches the campaign and launches the battleground.
Oh, cool.
That's how I. That's how
Oh,
I'm.
okay.
So yeah, I'm trying something out, MC.
Okay.
So there's a little map. I think it makes combat encounters a little bit more dynamic and interesting. Yeah, let me know when you have it up.
Let's see. Sarah, where did you say that was?
So if you're looking at your character sheet, you will see that it says all your good stuff at the top, and then it says campaign, the scattered, and then it'll have the little triangle
Launch
and the
game.
dice.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And you should see like a little grassy knoll with a large
yeah,
white
yeah.
space.
Nice. Okay. Yep. Cool.
Don't worry about the red little guy, little token next to you. He is no longer of this world.
Okay.
These
I'm
other
just gonna
two
throw this out
are
there.
20 feet in the air. Go ahead.
Did I run back through that portal yet?
No, you haven't.
There's only 2 wasps left, right? 3?
There are 3. 2 that you can see.
I'm gonna start running.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Which way do you go?
no, I'm not gonna do that. Nope. Let's kill these motherfuckers first. I guess I'll go. Who's the nastier one? Anybody got points off?
I think these are all fresh. I think.
Freshies. Alright, let's go for Nomad. Angus had the yellow one. Gisora. How many feet is between me and Pinky?
Pinky is 20 feet in the air, but only 20 feet from you as well.
Okay, so I can get to him.
Yeah, I mean, you could get to under him.
How did I take out the last one then?
Someone knocked him down real hard.
Sweet.
I think Red River smacked him.
So I wouldn't be able to swipe at him, would I?
No, I would need to hear how you do that. Let's say.
The last one was attached to me. So
Oh
it was
yeah,
on the
he had attached himself to Sarah.
Okay. So my magic scabbard has a range of 20 feet, 60 feet. What does that mean, Drew?
One of your weapons on the magic scabbard, I think, is a dagger, which can be thrown for that distance. But you'd have to pull it out, and it would have to be a dagger for that to work.
That's true. It'd have to be a number. I'd have to roll a 1.
You'd have to roll a 1 on a, what is it, a 12 or a 6?
Yeah, it's a lot. Let's see. It's a 12, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. You could also just throw your sword. Like, don't, like, whatever you think, what would Aldar do in this situation? We'll accommodate as best we can.
Let's see. Let me look at this map again. Is there any, What the hell are you doing? Come on.
A small cat wanders into the ravine.
She's freaking out
And
for some
freaks
reason.
out.
Come on. Get over here. Is this all, flat land, I guess? Nothing I can use to my advantage. I can jump up. And,
This is like, yeah, this is a very flat prairie. There are lots of trees, and the trees are, like, tall. The trees are taller than the wasps are in the air. This is a very dense jungle. So if you wanted to, like, climb a tree, you could. It would take you some time, though.
I'm not as nimble. I've got my armor on right now.
Yes, you're also wearing, like, 60 pounds of half plate mail.
I'll move towards the pink one, so maybe I can try to entice him to come down, and I'll take a swat at him. Opportunity swat if he gets close to me.
I will,
Or the orange one.
We'll say that if either of them gets within range of you, you will attack them.
Yeah, how does that work? That's my
That is a readied action.
ready action.
Basically, if anyone
Opportunity
triggers
attack.
it, you smack them.
Yep, I've got an opportunity attack, I guess. That's it. So.
It
I'd
is
be running away for that, right?
yeah. As long as if they enter your area of attack and then leave it, you get to smack them.
Okay.
It is Red River's turn. Sarah has taken the wheel of the Red River ship. The good ship, Red River.
Is it Red River's turn?
It is Red River's turn.
He's gonna use his trident to strike down the wasp that is 20 feet above our heads.
He's just gonna chuck it.
He's just gonna chuck it at it.
I like it. I hear you.
Give me 1 second. It's a d20 plus 6.
Yeah, he's good at chucking.
That's a dirty 20.
A filthy 20. That definitely hits.
That is a hit. Can I wish to topple. If you hit a creature with a trident, you can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw, D8 plus the ability modifier used to make the attack roll,
Plus 6, so
and your
14.
proficiency bonus.
Oh, and then plus 2, so 16. Okay, what happens
Drop
to me if
that
I
bug
fail?
down to me.
On a failed save, the creature has the prone condition.
Ha 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 ha! 17, Drew says with a cackle.
The-
This fucker
Anyways.
is not impressed by your trident. How much damage does it do, though?
give me 1 second. 1d8 plus 4. 1d8 plus 4.
Sarah mathing it out. Esme's
6.
actually in the background helping her do all the math.
She's writing everything down.
Yeah, she's keeping the notes. It does damage this fella. A little purple juice comes out, but he's still flying. And if he could curse in his language, he would right now.
Alright, then it's Amaya's turn.
And then it's Amaya's turn. Sarah gets a double turn.
Amaya's gonna do the ice knife.
Yeah, a Amaya classic. Who are we ice knifing?
The one on top of me with a 19.
The pink one or the orange one?
Ugh. Now you're throwing colors at me.
Oh, you
dude.
can't see them? Just tell me left or
pink-
right.
The pink one. The pink one.
A 19 definitely hits as you conjure an ice knife between your hands like Naruto Shippuden and launch it at this poor guy. Go ahead and roll damage.
Is the orange one within 5 feet? No.
No, just
no.
barely. Probably
Sorry.
10 feet.
On a hit, the target takes 1d6. You also have to succeed a dexterity saving throw by.
Fine. 15, mother hecker.
Fuck,
These guys are only good at one thing, and it's dexterity.
9. 9 is the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, jeez. Fine. You don't take any cold damage.
Oh, that's awesome. But he is cut by your delicious ice knife, and now the purple pool is he's kind of sagging in the air. He is not looking
Is it
happy.
jiggliness? Because that's disgusting.
What now?
Nothing.
Damn it,
I
Sarah.
feel like if Nomad was here, he would try to collect the blood that's falling down.
No, oh, don't worry. Nomad's got big plans for this juicy purple business. Speaking of the Nomad, it is his turn. You guys are hiding. There is a large creature hovering above you, about 20 feet in the air. Aldar, while you were gone, a new crew was formed called No-Gus.
No-Gus.
No gifts up to no good.
No-Gus always up to no good, is what I've heard.
Alright, so he's only 20 feet. That's not that bad. So I'm thinking about climbing a tree.
Interesting.
And, like, jumping, kicking at him. Like mid-air aerial. You know, I feel like I've done some training with this activity before.
Is it like a Bruce Lee? One leg is like tucked under you, and the other you're soaring through the air.
Yeah, that's how I'd like to imagine it.
I mean, I like
But
it.
then
He's
probably a little stubbier than Bruce Lee would be, so it's probably just like it's like the Walmart version of Bruce Lee.
he is right above you. Go ahead and make me an athletics check to climb the nearest tree. With 40 feet of total movement, you can go 20 foot up a tree if you pass the athletics check.
14.
Yeah, you clamber up that tree, no problem. You are 20 feet in the air. You're about equidistant from him. He has not noticed you. Or she. They have not noticed you.
Would that give me an advantage on my attack?
Oh yeah, you're coming from stealth. This poor guy has no idea. Go ahead and, if you want to do this, I guess it's an unarmed with advantage.
Alright, 25 to hit.
Okay. Now, this is important, and I promise I did not trick you. Go ahead and roll damage, and then we're going to figure out how much damage you take as you fall to the ground.
That's okay, because I have my acorn helmet.
Oh, this is all part of the plan. Okay.
So I am not even worried about it. Alright. I feel like I'm going to go for a wing, like, in this attack.
Okay, so
Right,
your goal
so
is to try and knock him to the ground.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, so attack. 8 damage.
Yeah, do you shout something as you attack this creature?
Maybe like thigh jerky?
Thigh
Like,
jerky!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, as you Tarzan, you hit this fella, and yeah, you knock him. He loses he takes a significant hit to the back of his thorax, and it disrupts his flight pattern, and he falls about 10 feet. However, you fall a gentleman's 20 feet, and you take 9 damage, half that.
So
You land head first with acorn helmet first, comedically on the ground, and you take 4 damage instead.
alright, beautiful.
And in my head, it makes the sound of a thunk, like 2 chestnuts, like, knocking together.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
I imagine he landed like what the football players have been doing, where
Oh yeah, the pin, like the bowling pin. Yeah, you're directly into the ground, straight as an arrow as a bowling pin. You have damaged it significantly because it was already hit by Jim's super teal acid arrow, or just regular arrow, magic arrow. But your turn has completed, and you have probably a headache. Angus, it is your turn.
So this thing is still 10 feet up, right?
It's still 10 feet up. It is like wavering, like it's close to bloodied.
Would I be able to make an attempt to throw my dagger at the other wing to knock it down?
Totally.
And would have something called...
And he does not see you yet, so you're attacking from the shadows, so I'd say that's with advantage as well.
Ah, okay. So I'm attacking with advantage either way.
What was the other thing? Do you have something else that would give you advantage?
Yes, it's called steady aim. But
Oh, cool.
It doesn't allow me to move after I use it, but if I have to move without it, then...
Yeah, you don't need it.
13 hits, correct?
13 hits, yeah. And you probably have a mastery with daggers, so you get to do whatever that is.
That is... It's called Nick. When I make the extra attack...
Oh,
The
okay.
light property, you can make it as part of a bonus action
Gotcha.
instead of a. So technically, I think I can attack twice.
As long as you have 2 daggers, you can throw both of them right now.
I do not have 2 daggers.
Oh, okay. We'll file that for future.
But I do have sneak attack damage to go with it.
Oh, shit.
Max damage, 18.
Jesus. Okay, you want to guess how much health this thing had?
Is he dead?
18 on the money. What does it look like?
I mean, if it's a killing blow, I'd like to be aiming at his wing, but like a nice accidental clip where like I shoot through his body.
Like he turns at the last moment and it just like eviscerates the poor guy.
He turns at the wrong angle.
Yeah, it's a bad situation. If there were like onlooking wasps that saw this, they would gasp in horror. As this thing, like right next to Nomad, this guy also sticks into the ground perfectly, but he is not moving anymore.
Angus, give me some vials. Let's click this juice.
Yeah, dude, let's collect.
You guys get to juicing. The rest of you don't see this juicing, because it is Gisora's turn. You have two fully okay, mostly okay wasps hovering above you.
I'm going to... Is one within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Yeah, the orange one.
I feel like they probably both are. I mean, maybe the pink one's slightly too far, but the orange one definitely is. You guys can move the things?
Sorry.
No, it's good to know that you guys even can. That's not great.
I was moving around the map and I accidentally clicked it.
How dare you?
I'm going to do another frost ray.
Yeah.
I suspect they might be resistant to poison, so I won't do that.
Clever girl.
11 doesn't hit, I don't think.
Yeah, you aim at this guy, but he buzzes right around it, and you worry that, like, all the way across the island somewhere else, some poor creature gets hit by frost in, like, 20 seconds when it reaches the ground. In my head, that's how it works. Do you want to move?
No.
Okay, bold. I like you standing, like, just being like, no, I won't let this happen. This orange one comes down and tries to drill you with both arms after you try to shoot at him. He rolled a 7.
Oh no. That doesn't hit.
He, like, grossly underestimates...
Barrel roll.
Yeah, and you, like, tuck and roll, and he tries to poke where you were. Aldar, the pink one, in kind, tries to give you the good stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, this is the purple one. He tries to give you the business. But actually, instead of bringing his two...
That's pink.
Are we about to have a, like, color conversation?
I mean, I guess I could be
Just give it to
colorblind-ish, but it looks pink.
You know what? Now I'm rolling with advantage because you upset me. No, he's not going to attack you with his two front little drill arms. He's actually going to raise his butt at you. And in this stinger, you can see is much more jagged. And he is going to put that in your chest. He rolled a 17 to hit.
I have armor class of 17.
Delicious.
To hit?
Yeah, this thing goes right, and I have named this Ultra Sting. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Did I get to attack him first?
Oh, you know what? When he came in range, you can attack him. Go ahead.
Excellent.
If you kill him with this strike, which is possible, we'll retcon that other stuff happened.
Okay. I guess I'll attack him with my longsword.
Yeah.
I need to do hit DC first.
Yes, sir. You want to do hit first and then damage, but you really want to miss here.
16.
Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah. All right.
Go ahead and roll damage. I don't know what your damage is, but you're gonna need close to max to do this.
1d10 plus 3 or 1d. I guess I'll do 1d10.
You know what? I'll peel back the curtain. You need a 10 on this.
11.
Oh, I'm sorry. You needed a 10 on the die. You hurt this guy very badly, and then we speed up time to where he has put his stinger into your chest.
No.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, please.
11 didn't kill him, damn it.
He is... Well, I don't want to ruin anything.
Constitution saving. Let's see. Boom. 22.
Oh, yeah. You're totally fine. Man, that would have been cool. However, like, this thing, like, it pierces through your armor around your chest, and it is very painful, and you try to, like, instinctively, like, push it away, and you recognize that the stinger is actually, like, disconnected from his thorax, and the wasp lies dead next to you.
Interesting.
And it is, guess who? Aldar of Winox. There's only one alive wasp, and it has just attempted to attack Gisora. It is orange.
I'm running over to it. It's still low, isn't it?
Yes, it is at your level.
Hiya! I'm gonna give him the old... Let's see.
The old skibbity doo.
I'm gonna hit him with a mace.
Yeah, go ahead and smack him. Go ahead and attempt a smack.
Attempt to smack. Does an 8 smack?
An 8 does not smack. You swing
Dang.
wildly, But like the buzzing, it sounds like there's something near your ear, and it kind of freaks you out, and you swing wildly. It is Red River's turn. He is tridentless because it's laying in the grass somewhere.
It's Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is
Oh
trident.
shit, she's getting all the information.
Yeah,
That's
Sarah's. Yeah.
What? I'm sorry. Remind me again. When I dash or maneuver, how long do I walk? 30 feet or 15? I can't remember.
30 normally, 15 through in like difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain, which this is difficult
This is not.
terrain.
No, there's
This is
that.
not difficult
That white
terrain.
powder is around you guys, but you can walk through it freely.
Flail. What is this one?
Fun fact about Drew's childhood: I played the first Baldur's Gate a very long time ago, and a flail was like my favorite weapon. It's very dangerous and not practical in real life, but it's basically like, imagine like a stick, but a chain attached to a very mean ball that hurts people.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. If you hit a creature with flail, that creature has disadvantage in its next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
Because it's sad. You smack it, and it gets very sad because you hit it with a flail.
Okay. Wait, it's low, right? You said that it was slow.
You're slow.
So I will, Red River will walk up to it and use those 15 feet of walking things
Smash it.
and hit it with flail.
Oh, I thought
for
Amaya was
13.
doing this. I was like, Amaya that can't use a flail. Yeah, that definitely hits.
And then, so just BT dubs, it has a disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay.
And it's going to hit with a 1d8 plus 4. 1d8 plus 4. That's a 12 damage.
Jesus. Yeah, it takes a big hefty thunk as Red River makes a direct hit. And it tries to block with one of its arms, and that arm like doesn't move right anymore. It's kind of sad. If you guys had any empathy as a party, as an adventuring group, you'd be very sad right now.
I don't.
It is Amaya's turn.
Murder the.
Just feels like you guys came to these things' house and started killing them, but that's your business.
What? We were just sitting here minding our own business, and it started buzzing at us.
That's not how I remember it.
They
It's
started
us.
it.
You can't just like pass. You can just like you could decide that you've done enough violence and it's over now.
No.
Okay. I just
Amaya's
want you to know it was an
going to
option.
move over here to be not so. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Move right there. And then she's going to, that's 10 feet-ish. 5-foot radius sphere. I don't like that.
No, that doesn't work for you.
No, because I feel like people are in the bee's 5-foot or the wasp's 5-foot sphere. Are they?
What does it do? Yeah, me and Gisora.
It's acid splash.
Oh shit. That's
Yeah, that seems. I mean, it's your business. You follow your heart. You do what your tummy tells you.
You know what? I'll just go put my hands on it. Whatever.
Okay, just give him a little touch.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah,
rolling
there you
medicine? Like, are you trying to
go.
figure out?
I'm gonna try to heal it using shocking grasp.
Oh, I see. Okay, so anti-heal it. Go ahead and roll.
Anti-healing. There's
Yeah.
a 14 hit.
Yes, it does.
7 damage.
Yeah, you zapped this poor bastard pretty bad. He is very injured as a pool of purple business starts dripping out of him as well. And it's pretty gross. And you don't feel bad, but you should. And it's Nomad's turn. Nomad, do you take this turn to start, I guess, trying to get this fella's juices?
Yeah, I mean, can I? So you said it's got like a big, like jagged, like stinger thing.
Yes, it does. It's like that's its like main thing. Its
Yeah,
main feature, I would say.
I feel like Nomad thinks that looked pretty cool on the end of his quarterstaff.
Okay, Raggy.
So he's going to be extracting the juice as well as like any stingers and pointy objects that he hopes maybe somebody can help him assemble on his quarterstaff, or just save until they come across somebody that can make him a quarterstaff with.
So
extremities.
the new rules actually have a roll, like a thing for this, so I don't have to make up as much of it. Make me a nature or sleight of hand check, whichever you're higher in.
Yeah. All right.
Or lower in if you're feeling extra froggy.
18.
Oh yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah. Do you want to collect the poison or the stinger?
Is there an option to do both? Or not? If not, I could tell my good friend Angus to collect the poison. And I
You
can
know
do
what?
the stinger.
I would say with an 18, it's pretty high. You're able to like cleanly dislodge this huge stinger. It's about a foot in diameter. And now that you're very close to it, you can see that like it's got very small, like jagged, kind of like a fish hook. Like little hooks facing in the opposite direction, where when this stinger goes in, it's meant to stay in.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can collect a vial worth of what we're gonna call wasp poison.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, Nomad probably knows this is a bad idea to put on the end of his walking stick because he falls a lot. He'll probably end up stabbing himself at some point.
Now, I can't let you affix it in this 6 seconds of like time right now, but you do.
Oh, no,
you
I
have
don't-
the.
I don't even have my. I don't even think I have my quarterstaff. I thought I did, but it's not in my inventory, so it's probably still on the boat.
Yeah, I think it's on the ship, but yeah, just make sure you put that in your inventory. You have it, and unless you're handling it, you can safely like put it in your pack.
Yeah. Okay. So it's got like wasp stinger or something.
Yeah, call it drill wasp stinger. Parentheses big. Parentheses large. Angus.
Emphasis on the big.
Emphasis on the BIG. Angus, you just watch your friend deftly, in only a matter of seconds, like cut away this delicious juice and start pouring it into one of his thousands of vials that he keeps with him. What would you like to do? You do hear scuffling in the prairie next to you.
Would I be able to? Well, first I'm gonna grab my dagger out of the wing.
Yeah, you rip it out. It's gross. Or clean it.
And then I'm gonna cut off some of the wing so I can give it to Dobbles.
Oh, we're all about, we have a new dream of flying machine. Go ahead and make me a nature or sleight of hand, same thing. See if you can harvest this creature's wing. This is going to be a harder roll, because in my head, the wing is, like, big, but kind of delicate.
Okay. You said or sleight of hand?
Yeah, whichever's better for you.
How does a dirty 20 do?
A filthy 20, you plop this thing right from its, like, where it connects to the thorax.
Oh, yeah.
It gives a grisly curse snump, but the wing is intact. It's probably 3 feet, like, long in my head.
Hold it right up, put it in my bag.
Just remember that when I ask in, like, when 10 sessions from now, when you say, I hand Doblos the thing. Gisora, never mind, you're never going to see Doblos again, or your ship. Gisora, it's your turn.
This orange one is still alive, right?
Correct. The orange one is the only... I kind of want to delete the tokens, but then I kind of like you guys seeing where they died. But yeah, the orange one is the only one that's alive. He is very injured, though.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll them bones. You do have advantage. He is extremely damaged, and he is on the ground. Yeah, totally.
a 3.
Yeah, it doesn't take much damage, but it is heavily damaged already. You can see that it is like the combat is over. He is not dead, but he is no longer able to defend it. The insect is no longer able to defend itself. It's kind of tragic, but combat has ended.
I step on it to put it out of its misery.
It's pretty gross, but yeah, you do that.
I did give a visualization. I'm not sure if you saw it.
Of stepping on it?
No, of Nomad falling on his head.
Oh,
In Discord.
okay. I can't wait to look at that. In the meantime, I have pulled up what's it called? A whiteboard. And you guys, yeah, you're standing. This white juice has like dissipated.
The white powder.
Yeah, the white powder that basically, if you guys don't remember, and it's okay, it's been a while. I think it's been 2 weeks. When you guys jumped on the altar, some of the like stone fell away and formed this like white powder on the ground. That created kind of a smoky effect, like kind of a very small layer of fog. But that has dissipated, and these creatures have died. The rest of the crew, you do not see Nomad or Angus. They're lost in the woods. And information from last time. You found an etching on this altar that you found. It was read in Ancient Aquan, and Gisora was able to find out what it says. And it says, what was shall be again. And there's a mural of fish swimming amongst reeds. There's also merfolk swimming with the fish. And the topography of the reef depicted in this mural looks like the island you're on, including a volcano that's spewing bubbles instead of smoke.
So basically, this used to be underwater and wants to be underwater again. Is basically what I take from this.
I think you're right, mate. I think I need to start stepping on that step.
Are you gonna push it down with your force?
And on one side of the archway is a kind of pedestal with a slightly concave center. That is the pedestal that you guys jumped on that started this fun wasp interaction.
Should I do it again, mates?
Are we gonna run through the portal? I forgot. I don't know if we did that yet.
Oh shit, that's right. I need to start running. I'm gonna run back the other way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so tell me about that. So you just run like the way you guys came?
Yep. Just to test this theory.
Yeah, so you like start running and it's so thick and dense that you're like you kind of have to stop running and start like kind of high stepping through it. And after about like 2 minutes of travel, you emerge into like an opening. And you see your friends standing around some dead wasps, and you see an altar with a pedestal on it and some ancient ruins.
So I enter from the opposite side, though.
You enter from the exact side that you exited from.
It's a different, it's the darkest timeline, basically.
Interesting.
Is there white powder left?
Maybe in the ground. Why do you ask?
But, like,
Didn't Nomad taste it?
Correct.
Yeah, Nomad licked it, and what happened, Swiffer?
It was salty.
It was salty and kind of sweet.
Kind of sweet, yeah.
Calcium deposits.
Yeah, think of like talcum powder and like sweet tart. Like remember those pixie sticks? It's like those two had a weird cocaine baby, and that's what this powder is.
What the fuck?
It's not enjoyable.
Pedestal again.
I don't think you're. Oh, are you doing that? Because I need to know that.
Should we try to stand on the altar somewhere?
That's exactly what I want to do. If the group's okay with it, I'm doing it.
Should I get on your shoulders?
Nomad.
Hell
gets
yeah, the
on
more the merrier.
My shoulders, and then I get on the Aldar's shoulders.
Oh damn. I'm actually kind of afraid of heights though, so that might be kind of scary.
Okay, well just close your eyes.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna like cheerlead, lift up Gisora.
Angus is gonna be there to be your safety and catch you in case you fall. It's gonna be okay.
Thank you, Angus.
At least I have
All
my
right,
helmet.
mates, all together. Here we go.
Wait, but, okay.
Start jumping on this fucker.
Yeah, some more bits of the stone starts to fall away, and this the cloud begins to grow on the ground again.
Excellent. Are we still jumping?
That you tell me. What is your goal?
Knocking this fucker down. Oh well, I won't speak for the group, but that's kind of my goal.
Are there more? Are there gonna be more? Do we hear any buzzing in the distance?
Make me a perception check.
Oh.
Ooh.
Lord.
Can we all do a perception check?
Absolutely, you can.
Roll a
Let's
9.
do that.
That's not very good. Yeah, everything seems totally fine.
And
I'll do a perception.
Yeah,
14.
everything seems great.
Arcana check.
Nomad said 14.
Nomad, you feel two things. You touch the archway, and you can feel that this stone that is made that like makes this archway continues deep underground. You also hear a slight buzzing in the distance. Roll me that Arcana check.
There's no way. Alright, guys. I think we should get off the stone. It's either because I fell on my head again, or there's another buzzing in the distance.
It's one of those two, and it's hard to tell which.
Yeah, I really can't tell, but
Yeah.
15 Arcana roll check.
With a 15, what can I tell you? There's something obviously magical about this altar, and the pedestal is made out of a different material. Like the pedestal is meant to accept something, and it looks like a more porous rock than the rest of the archway.
oh,
I think. Does anybody have any banana tar on them?
what about the Beetlejuice? Or
We should make
or
some sort of
tea on it?
offering.
what about the wasp juice?
What
No,
about-
I don't think. I don't want to restore a wasp in case what was shall be again. Can we do something not that?
What if I
I'm gonna
peed
go
on it?
hide.
What?
I kind of like the pee on it idea.
Man, Red River's not here, and he's shaking his head like in the distance.
Can I have?
Alright.
Do I have any
Put some,
water on me?
You do, yeah.
Put
Like
some
part of your
American.
rations, you have some water on you for like survival.
A little
Dang
bit.
it.
What do you do with it?
First I set it on top of the altar.
Like you have a water skin and you put it on the altar.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Alright, and then I open it and I pour out some water.
As you do, the mural, like the carved parts of the stone, glow like blue, like the water of this island, as the whole mural like fills with color, and the path behind the archway, like opens slightly, like the forest parts slightly for maybe only a few feet, but it's loud enough where you can all hear kind of the trees almost stepping out of your way beyond the archway.
It's not good. I cannot
wanna go
swim,
in.
guys.
I want to go in.
I'll carry you. You got 2 more full.
There's no water. Wait, what do you think's happening?
I don't know. He's just scared.
There's no water.
I'm afraid of water.
Okay, well, good news.
So you said a path that opens up in front of us?
Mm-hmm.
I pour a little bit more water.
It continues to. It just opens it. Nothing more happens.
One more for the homies.
Yeah, you pour one out for your
path.
dead wasps.
Alright, team. Let's go. Team.
It is only wide enough for a single file line. Who goes first and who goes last?
I'll go first.
Oh shit.
Sacrifice.
And who's at the end?
My sack bones.
I'll go last.
Red River has the caboose, unless Angus needs the caboose for his stealth.
He needs the caboose. He needs it.
With the boost.
You guys walk through under the archway, and as you do, you see one like huge wasp and two like next to it, like follow you from where in the prairie you were. But they do not cross the threshold of the altar of the archway. Like they stop. You obviously see them and they see you, but they just turn and go. And this path stretches out in front of you. You guys are still trying to stay next to the mountains, I believe. It's probably like 4 or 5 p.m. It's not dark, but it's getting there. Would you guys like to forge ahead?
We should probably turn back, right?
I don't think
we're gonna make it, mate.
I think
We
we
can
should have
camp here.
rested.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be stuck out here, mate.
I don't want to camp here. I think we should just keep going if we're gonna be here. I don't want to stay like this.
Sarah doesn't want to stay a second longer than you have to.
I mean, if we go back, we have to fight more walls, obviously.
If
Yeah,
we go
we have
forward,
to-
we're going in an unknown territory during the nighttime.
Okay, then we sit down right where we are.
Gisora throws a fit and sits on the ground.
We'll press on, mates.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll them bones.
Now that we're past this. 12?
You notice the forest is cleared slightly. You guys were having to chop your way basically every inch. The going is slightly easier now. Occasionally there's like a fallen trunk over the path, but now at least there's like a path to follow that leads further into the island. So if you guys want to camp, you'd probably have to spend like 30 minutes like chopping down a suitable area because it's just this kind of narrow path.
I don't know if you could tell me this, but are there any small woodland creatures nearby on this side?
None that you sense.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think it's still viable to go forward, considering that it's not as dense over here. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Might just be the only observant one here, but okay.
Since the wasps aren't attacking us on this side, is why I feel it's fine to keep going. I just don't like staying in one spot. I'd rather reach the destination sooner rather than later.
What even is our destination?
Who am I?
I mean, I didn't take any damage, but that's just me. We can keep walking.
Can
Yeah, I
you
mean-
paste that picture from the last session into this?
Wait, what?
Can you paste that white board picture from the last session in this one with the island?
Yes.
Can't paste it.
I'm putting it in now. It is there now.
Thank you, sir.
And I believe you guys are somewhere, if you can see on this thing, somewhere around here. Because you guys circled the island to be like, you can see the mountains on your left and the forest on your right.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
what's
so-
the plan, gang?
Basically, we're at the objective, which obviously is over there. Everyone knows that.
But our objective was to go to the cave, like near the mountains somewhere. There was like something.
Yes, I believe Simone spotted a cave near the base of the mountains.
Yeah, we're like right at the cave, don't worry. I like stick up my finger after I lick it. Like we go this way, as I'm just following the path.
Well, Simone says we can no longer see the ship, so even if we were to turn back, what are we going to turn back to since the ship is basically gone?
Exactly. This is
By
it.
chance, Drew, did we keep the business cards and flyers on us, or were those left on the ship? It's gonna be pretty detrimental.
I was thinking about this because I knew it would come up eventually to be like, what did we grab on the ship? I would say this. I would need to hear an argument of why you would have done that. And then based on the merits of said argument, Like I could see you guys taking all your rations because you were gonna eat. You were planning to not be on the island. So like that part I can live with. But like other stuff, would you have gone back for your quarterstaff? I don't know. Did you have a good reason to? You know what I mean? Like I'm open to it. I would just need to hear a reason.
People always have their business cards on them.
Yeah, we never
Yeah,
know
I
who
mean-
we're going to encounter in our path, so it's always good to
Right.
be prepared.
Yeah, you have your business cards. Sure.
We have alcohol samples with us, of course.
Yeah, I don't imagine that you guys go very far without some kind of alcohol.
I have my Drew and Drew Enterprises business card.
It's a great business card. Is that the one with pineapples on them?
Yeah.
I gave them to someone when I was single and not understanding the meaning of pineapples. I don't know if you guys do, but I had 100 of those that I no longer felt comfortable giving out to people. So that was a pretty cool thing to find out. Yeah, that after I gave it to all my family and stuff.
Upside down pineapple that just
I
goes right
received
your
Drew.
finger, right?
I received those cards. I remember that.
I don't. I was just told they were like, oh, I didn't know that you seem like a normal person. And I'm like, I am a normal person because what the fuck do I know? Yeah, totally. And they're like, you're into that? And I'm like, I fucking love it, man. Like I'm down to clown. And we don't have to. Anyway, so what do you guys want to do? It's like 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, so we just keep following the path and
I'm following
whatever
Nomad.
happens. Yeah, I'm
Let's
just
go,
gonna
mates.
start walking.
Yeah.
All of you to follow me.
I like Nomad carves a path of his own.
Nomad waits for no man.
I think this you're the only one that hasn't chimed in. Are you going or staying?
Who?
Yeah, who are you talking about, Sarah?
Angus hasn't said yay or nay to walking.
Well, I
or not
mean,
walking.
I don't want to put words in his heart or feelings in his brain, but I feel like Angus goes where Nodar goes. He's not going to leave No-Gus in the dirt.
I mean, I would like to assume so, but can't always make that assumption.
I'm gonna like hide off to the side and just like kind of lurk in the shadows.
Oh
behind
yeah,
him.
you're lurking and twerking. Go ahead and Nomad, roll me a survival check, please. As you continue deeper into this forest.
11.
Awesome. You're able to mostly recognize it's pretty simple, right? You want to keep the mountains on your left. Go ahead and roll me 1d8.
Four.
Awesome. Made out of the same stone, after you guys travel for about 2 hours, it's starting to get actually dark now, but you can still see. Just off of this path, there's a 4-foot slab of stone with more Aquan ruins carved into it. And most of the mural has been aged away, the outer rims of it. It was kind of a circular stone, but it's kind of been carved away. And what's left of it, you can see some sort of person or figure standing on a scale at the foot of the volcano, a scale with 2 sides, think of it like an old scale where old people would measure how heavy things are. And there's some Aquan speech on it as well, some ancient Aquan that you cannot read.
I pour a few more drops of water. I'm trying to preserve my water.
It explodes into 1,000 beautiful. No, nothing happens.
Oh.
Can I lick it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Does it get the same saltiness as the other ruin?
This one does not have quite the same powdery residue as it tastes like. I mean, let's be honest. Nomad's licked a lot of rocks. This rock tastes like every other rock you've licked. Maybe a mildly picante granite.
Ooh,
Can I do an Arcana check on it? First?
Absolutely, you can.
I'll just look at
17.
I'll look at him. I'm very confused. I already licked it. I don't know. Magic check. You'll find out. But...
You do not sense, as Nomad predicted, you do not sense any latent magic in this.
Do we have a?
Translating.
Do we? I was gonna say we can wait or we can write it down.
Oh yeah,
Whatever
that's
you
right.
want.
Write it down, mate.
Make me.
Assignment.
Is it intelligence or history, Swiffer, that we've been doing for your ancient Aquan?
I think we've done history.
Let's do history.
Can I do a history check with her?
Absolutely, you can.
A pin.
Hold on. Hold on.
Swiffer?
1 second.
Do you have a pie? Swiffer, do you have a pie for ancient Aquan?
Yeah, I think I started my pie last time.
I think you should have 3 of 4, correct?
Probably 2 of 4 because we've only encountered one other one before.
I thought I had you 3 of 4. Both of you fill one section of the pie. Sarah, you're gonna fill 2 sections of a 4-piece
now I'm
pie.
at 3 of 4.
You're at 3 of 4 now, Swiffer. I could have sworn you were at 3 or 4 coming into this, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought I was about to reveal to you that you finally learned ancient Aquan.
What the fuck? I wanna learn.
But I trust you that if you only had 2.
No, I trust you.
Okay, wait. Let's talk about this. One of them, you were standing on Angus's shoulders reading the thing.
Yeah.
That was one. There was another one, like an island ago, where you read the depth or something.
Oh yeah.
So maybe it was only 2?
No, because that was what I read on Angus's shoulder was
Oh, okay.
or depth or whatever.
But I thought you read some other stuff.
Wasn't it at the snail island? It was like the
Yeah,
circles, right?
yeah.
That was where I was on Angus's shoulders.
I thought
Okay.
you read 2 other times, but I could be wrong.
Was there something at like on like a boat we found or something that she was doing some reading?
We should be more familiar with our adventures.
The only other thing that I remember her reading is the actual archway that we just encountered now.
Swiffer, I think you're filling 3 pieces, and you're not quite learning this yet. Sarah, you fill 2 because you very succeed. You take a major step forward. But you're both able to read this ancient Aquan. Underneath it says, measured weight, not body, but soul.
Measured weight, not body, but soul.
And it's at the
Mhm.
base of the,
There's no altar or other thing on there. It's just like a.
there is
it's
not.
like a broken down tomb type of thing.
Yeah, it looks kind of like an old, you find them in old cities, like in real life, where they're like this ancient stone that used to be a major crosswalk, but now it's just old and you can barely read it. It's like that. But yeah, very tombstone adjacent, probably a little bit taller. Well, I guess depending on the tomb. But yeah, it's probably like 6 o'clock now. So it's getting dark. If you were gonna camp, this would be the time to start setting that up, or you guys can push through the night. I don't want to tell you guys what to do.
Do we have to like meditate or something?
If we have to push for the night, Red River and I need to take a potion, a healing potion. I have one on me.
Yeah, so basically a long rest would be, if everyone sleeps for 8 hours, everyone gets full spell slots and full health back.
Well, we should probably long rest.
Yeah, we should probably rest. Moving through the night, mates, it's
We're at
not a
little
good
bit
idea.
of clearing, sort of.
Yeah.
We flash forward a couple. Who's got like sharp weapons? I feel like you guys are in charge of setting up a little perimeter. Do you guys have like a bedroll or like a tent, or is it just bedroll style or sleep on the ground style? Paint me a word picture. What's your little camp look like?
I usually sleep in the bushes, honestly. So
Just find a comfy palm frond.
yeah,
I'd say we make a quick makeshift shelter.
Leaning up against a tree.
Yeah, that's very granola. That's very druid of you.
Yeah, I was thinking just laying down on the ground or something like that. We don't have a hammock, otherwise that would be bad. But yeah, just against a tree is fine with me too.
Do you guys start a fire?
We probably do the same.
Yeah, I can see Red River doing that.
I don't know why, but I feel like Angus has like back problems. like sleeping on the ground is like too much for him.
Like he's got a Tempur-Pedic that he brings with him.
Yeah,
I'm
like
very
on the
posh.
yeah on the ship at least he definitely has like sand and like other like leaves and stuff like packed up in a sack for him to sleep on. So
Yeah,
that'd be a
very
tough
posh.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Aldar to help me build a nice log bed.
Yeah,
And gather some
I'm on it, mate.
nice leaves. Build a bed.
You get a cool like 2 inches off the ground like lean-to while everyone else literally sleeps on the ground.
Yeah, we're sleeping in style.
Is there a fire? Is there a campfire?
Oh, for sure. You can't have a camp without a campfire.
And you could cook your Argor bird s'mores. Well, the Argor bird's probably bad now, but you could cook your ration s'mores.
Exactly. Yes.
You guys are sitting around the fire after a long day. Swiffer, roll me 1d6, please. So I've got a list of things. So very similar to spending a lot of time on an island or on a ship with someone, I feel like camping on like a strange island would also bring people together. So I've got a list of prompts, and basically this person, the person that rolled, in this case Gisora, has to answer a question as best she can. And the other characters can choose whether they answer it or not, but it's Gisora's turn to share. And Gisora, I'll give you 2 options. It's kind of a quiet moment. You can hear the like weird like insects like chirping in the forest around you, and the crackling of the fire that Aldar has put together in like a perfect little teepee. And like a quiet has set over all of you as you can see your compatriots like faces are kind of lit up around the fire. And you think about, I'll give you 2 options. What was Gisora's relationship with her mom? Or when's the first time Gisora, like, violenced another person?
Relationship with my mom.
Like, what, or who raised Gisora? You know? Like, what does that look like to her? Or was she, like, an orphan? Like every D&D character ever. Like, what is Gisora's... Does she have, like, a mentor in her life? Or has she always been on her own? Like, who raised Gisora?
I did have a family before I left our like little colony, and I had to release that animal I forget what it was. It was like a big memory, I think.
I don't think people know that story. Like, I don't know if you've told people that.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, I'd have to read back exactly when it was, but I would say I was probably maybe like a teenager, maybe?
That feels right.
16 through 18, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was living a fairly normal tide Norfolk life, and they were abusing, and there was a manta ray being abused, and I couldn't bear to watch it anymore, and I kind of went against our colony because I believe we were working with the humans or something like that. We were like making money.
Yeah, you guys had made kind of an alliance with some local humans to tend to this manta ray.
Yeah, it was at the cost of this animal's life. So I helped him escape, and I never looked back because I knew that I would be shunned out of the community. And now I'm here. And I've been working on ships, just ship to ship, trying to make a living.
What's a manta ray? Very confused.
It's a valid question.
It's in the water. It's a big creature. Very, very big. It's huge, actually. You'd probably be very scared of it. I'd say it's about 20 feet across. It's got a tail. Kind of looks like a huge frisbee in the water.
That's terrifying.
I
A
love
fantasy
frisbee.
frisbee. What was that Angus saying?
He loves
I love
frisbees.
frisbee.
Oh. You'd probably love men. They're fun to ride. You can like grab onto them and like if you ever need help swimming, you're in the water, on a monorail, grab on and they'll swim you around.
And they're good eating, for what I understand. Wow. Holding. And we want to thank our sponsor, Liquid Death, for bringing us to this program. Thank
Kill
you.
your thirst.
Kill your murder your thirst. Don't even
Murder
trip.
it.
Murder it. They had I shit you guys not. I'm on their mailing list because I'm an idiot, and they temporarily released a hot fudge sundae version of their sparkling water, and I could not even get. I probably responded to the email within 45 minutes. It was already sold out. Just as I mean, I know it's gonna be disgusting, but I'm a sucker for stupid promotional shit like that.
Wait, who made the flavor? Wait, what?
Liquid Death did a very temporary hot fudge sundae flavor. Yeah, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, that'll be a funny joke for myself. That I'll anyway. It was sold out.
But yeah, any questions from class?
Everyone lets the awkwardness set in to Gisora's basically pouring her soul out, and everyone's like, weird, gross.
Excellent, mate. Excellent.
How I pictured campfire stories would be like every person would share like who their mentor was, but maybe that's not super organic. Like, I thought it would be like a beautiful moment, but instead you guys are like, that's weird, you suck. So you guys are definitely, it's more like a Christmas party, a holiday party for your coworkers.
Yeah.
That's the kind of energy you guys have.
I did have my
We're
family
just a little off
bit,
tonight.
but it's been so long, and I didn't really have a mentor outside of that. I just learned on my own, from ship to ship, kind of watch what people did and learn from there. Kind of
Beautiful, mate.
From the
You can have
mentees.
survey at us, Drew. But I have sort of a similar story to yours.
About
but
Liquid
not
Death?
exactly. But yeah, but my background is of a similar nature because I wasn't allowed to go back home, and I had to just make it on my own in a cave in the middle of nowhere.
It's scary.
Yeah, I feel like Nomad can relate too, except he accidentally lit his whole town on fire and killed everybody in the cave by accident. So
Oh shit. That's crazy, mate.
I feel that, homie.
I scooch a little farther.
yeah. And then the fish people, they took me away, kind of like you guys. They look just like you guys actually. And I point to Amaya and Gisora.
Sorry,
You
it
actually
looked
look
like
nothing
us.
alike though, because we might be
Okay.
merfolk, but we really don't look like the same. Because I'm a deep and she's surface.
Oh, I think he's saying he can't tell the difference. He's like merfolk racist. He thinks you're all the same and
Yeah.
all related.
Oh, absolutely.
Pretty much. Yeah,
I
mate.
know you can't tell the difference, but I'm still gonna point it out every time.
Yeah, that's fair. You guys settle in for the night as everyone moves their bunks slightly further from Nomads, I guess.
I
And
think
also mental note
never
to not
felt close
have
to
him near fire ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I already have like bottles of little fire in my inventory, don't you worry.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for the right moment.
they're just fastened to your thigh. Who's keeping watch? I feel like Red River probably would.
He'd
Yeah, he
probably
would take the first watch. Angus took it last time, so he would take it, and Aldar would be on standby.
Sarah, can you roll me a survival check for Red River?
Alright, give me 1 second. What is his? It's +3 for everybody on survival, right? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's based on wisdom, but I don't know for sure.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me find out what it is. Okay. Survival is -1. Jeez Louise!
It's not very good.
What the heck?
That's not what you want usually.
12. I rolled a 13. It's a 12.
Yeah, the night passes. The first like half of the night passes, and everything seems totally fine. No worries. Nothing to report. As Red River comes to get you, Aldar, for your shift.
Hello, Mike.
Go ahead and roll a survival check. Oh, I'll be Red River. It was pretty good.
You
Nailed
see
it.
anything scary, mate?
Nope, pretty boring. I made some s'mores out of horse meat. Nope, you guys don't have horse meat. You made s'mores out of
horse meat.
some bugs I found. Pretty gross.
I have some, mate.
Sure, he hands you 3 of the juiciest bugs you've ever seen.
Excellent.
They're like
Thanks,
grubs.
mate.
They're kind of squirmy. Yep, that's for you, he says.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, just don't eat that on an empty stomach.
16 survival.
Aldar, an hour or so into your shift, like the night is nearing its end, and you swear down the path further, you see just for a moment what looks like a set of eyes. What do you do?
I'd like to. I'll get my torch. Can I make a torch right now, or do I have a torch?
You guys have the makings of a torch, I think.
Yeah, I think we had something more at the beach. So I probably still have remnants of that. I get it, and I use the campfire, and I light it, and I'll walk towards it. How far away is it, though?
You're not sure. You don't see the eyes anymore.
Okay. I'll just be extra aware, not dozing or anything.
With your survival check, you do see tracks in the path. They were probably 40 feet away from the camp, and they're leading into the forest to the east.
Okay.
They're pretty large tracks, but it looks like it was made by 4 legs.
Yeah, I've seen these before. It's the same tracks we saw at the beach.
It is. It's the same tracks you saw at the beach.
I'm gonna walk back. I guess I'm on last shift, right?
Yeah.
We're about to wake up. I'm not gonna wake everybody up. But I'll just. I gotta take a whiz. I know there's a P theme to this.
Wait, your character or you?
Yeah, he's gotta take a whiz.
Okay.
So he's gonna whiz on the perimeter. Just to try to keep the animals away.
Okay, this is very deer. I think deer do that, so this checks out for an antlerkin to be
Yeah.
I'm gonna pee in this area.
Just camping in general, yeah.
Okay, great. I'm glad we
Predators away.
discussed that part of the situation. It's morning time and everyone is extremely well rested. Sarah, Amaya's arm is a bit itchy and sore where you were stung, but otherwise everyone is at full health.
Excellent. Oh, probably need to reset our rage.
Yeah, you might need to rage reset. And the path lies before you.
Excellent. Mates, I definitely saw something out there at night. Same thing I saw at the beach. Just want to make sure everybody's aware of that. It seemed like a big 4-legged monster creature. Shouldn't be anything to worry about, though.
Did it look
Have you seen things?
So if we saw it near the beach and we saw it near here, and neither times it did anything to us, I think
Yeah.
it's safe to assume we would be either it didn't see us or we're fairly safe in its presence.
I think it's scared of us, kind of like that kind of situation, mate. Unless we were to go too far, maybe the fire is what's been saving us. I don't know, but it's curious. But not too curious yet. So, just Just keep it real. We're gonna press on, mates.
Are we gonna keep the same formation with Nomad in the front and Angus in the caboose?
Seem to be working pretty good for us, mates.
Oh man.
You guys continue to forge forward. Nomad, go ahead and roll me another survival check, please, as you try to keep those mountains to your left.
That's beautiful. It's gonna be a natural 1 + 2 for a 3.
Outstanding. Go ahead and roll me 1d8, please.
Yeah. Ooh. Gonna be an 8.
Excellent. Yeah, you get to like a fork in the path, and one side leads closer to the mountains, and the other leads closer to the forest. Well, which path do you choose?
Mountains.
I think we're going to the mountains, mates. We're done with this forest bullshit, aren't we, mates?
That works.
I think we're done here, mate.
You guys walk for about an hour. It's kind of inclined. Like, you're still like going along the mountain, but there's a lot less forest now. There are still trees generally spread about. However, Nomad, make me a perception check since you're at the front of this line.
10.
Yeah, a few moments pass, and you can hear it. You swear you hear a buzzing, similar to maybe what the insects sounded like before, the wasps. What do you guys use, like hand signals? Like, how do you guys, like, how do you convey information to the squad?
Honestly-
Nomad loudly whispers to us what he tells us.
It's a hell of a system.
Yeah, honestly, Drew, I kind of just think it's in my head. I don't know if I'm gonna alert them of this.
After a few moments, you see several rocks, pebbles at first, start sliding down the mountain towards you, and behind those pebbles, huge boulders begin to fall. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
18.
Excellent.
11.
Awesome.
Also
Shit.
18.
Excellent.
4.
Good.
Oh no, Maya.
And not 1 for Red River and a 19 for Amaya.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Red River and Aldar, you guys are kind of in the middle of the pack, and the people near the front leap forward, and the people at the back kind of leap back, and you guys are stuck to face the largest of the boulders with nowhere to go. So those boulders hit you guys, and you both take 12 damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, these boulders hit you head on and kind of crumple you against the rocky crevasse, like world around you.
Does the armor do any saving?
Yeah, you hear it crunch as you're crushed under a large boulder.
12 damage. Okay, great.
And actually, what did you guys roll?
I rolled a 4, and
I rolled a
Red River was a 1.
Yeah, you're both trapped. It kind of sweeps you away, and you're both trapped under several rocks.
Fudge. This ain't good, mate.
Good news, you are in total cover while under these rocks.
That's not too bad, mate. It could be worse.
How's Red River doing?
And total cover of what?
If someone tried to attack them, it would be really hard.
Why would you say that?
I'm reading the rules. They are restrained and they are in total cover.
Is the buzzing getting louder yet?
You recognize, Nomad recognized that the buzzing was actually the sound of rocks coming to smash them.
Okay.
I need,
Thanks,
is
no
Red
bad.
River dead at all, or really.
No, Red River's not dead.
We're not gonna kill Red River when he's not here.
I don't know. 12 damage is pretty significant.
It is
He
significant.
Had me.
Don't you worry about him. He's okay.
Me and Red River have probably the most hit points.
I need Red River and Aldar to try and make strength DC athletics checks.
Can we
Yeah, you guys can assist if you want to make athletics checks as well to try and dig them out of this.
Athletics check. Boom.
Okay, hold on.
And 18, Drew.
Yeah, Aldar like a fucking Marvel movie or a Dragon Ball. After someone's been hit through a mountain, like pulls himself one arm first up through the rocks. And they're both relatively fine, except they've been heavily damaged.
Hello, mates.
Yeah.
I could use a long rest right now.
And maybe you throw up a little. It's not a good
A
situation.
little bit of blood came out.
Is Red
alright,
River out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you rolled a 17.
I would say if we're traveling with them like in this state, then yeah, we would be traveling at a much shorter, smaller. We wouldn't be traveling as far as fast. But we have, I have the one. What's it called? Potion. But I can only give it to one person.
You guys can also do a short rest if you want to spend. You basically have hit dice. A short rest is like 30 minutes to an hour,
Oh yeah.
and they can try to recover some health.
Let's do that. We just got ran over by fucking boulders. And
I think
mates,
we'll
can we take a
rest
little,
advantage.
do a little short rest, mates? Is that
So-
alright with y'all?
On your character sheet,
Short rest.
you're gonna see short rest. You can choose how many hit die you want to heal for. Now, this is all you get for the full day, so keep that in mind.
Alright.
I can't see it on Red River's sheet because I'm not him.
It is, you have as many as you have levels, and I think his are 1d10. So he has 3 1d10s if you want to use all of them. It's a 1 hour period.
So I can just use like 2?
And
If
then
I
roll
wanted to.
2d10, and that's how much health he gets back.
Okay.
And
Okay.
add your Constitution modifier to the hit points you get
Yeah,
back.
there you go. I guess I'll do 2 as well.
Constitution modifier.
So under Constitution, there's going to be a plus something or minus something. That's what you're going to add.
Constitution modifier. Plus 3. Oh, okay. Well, 16. We don't.
So he gets 16 plus 3, 19 health back. Which probably gets him to full.
But yeah, he only needed 12. He only
Yeah.
took 12.
Drew, can you see what the short rest did to mine? I don't know what happened.
Did you have a seizure?
I said take short rest, but
Did you click the thing that says roll hit dice? It's supposed to like auto roll the
Yeah,
hit
it should
dice.
auto do it for you.
automatically apply healing dice result. Yeah.
Did you go up?
No. Didn't do
Uh,
anything.
just roll 2d10 and we'll just add it.
Okay. 2d10. So 11. Perfect.
Boom. That takes you to 28. You're only 1 short. An hour passes. It's probably like 11, 10 a.m. 10 a.m., let's say. You feel a lot better after you were smushed, but you are still functional.
Feeling better, mates.
Nomad is an excellent trail leader. And now that you have you have proof now.
Is there anything I could investigate? I guess to try to figure out why that would have happened.
Yeah, maybe during that short rest you kind of wander up there, and it looks like just happenstance. Like there's no evidence that anything pushed this boulder. Like this is just a kind of a natural occurrence.
All right, so these boulders just fall.
Yeah, this
That's
is just
what I do.
this is a bad case of this is a dangerous path, and these boulders fell.
Hmm. All right, everybody, let's be more aware next time things like this happen apparently here.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, I like the idea of you them getting hurt and you scolding them. Guys, you have to be more careful.
Come on, guys.
I never thought I'd see the nomad would say those words.
You guys continue down this path only maybe 20 or 30 minutes, and in front of you lies, you guessed it, a clearing and an archway.
Deja vu, mates.
Does the archway have the same kind of scripture that it had previously on the past archway and the same kind of mural?
This one is built the same way but looks very different. This mural looks like it's an ancient etching that depicts trees and animals cut down in the wake of some horror. And there is some ancient Aquan written on it as well. Swiffer, this could be your moment to fill in your pie.
A history roll to try to read it?
Yes, ma'am. If Sarah catches up and passes you, that would be kind of hilarious.
I want to read it.
22.
You guys, are you serious?
I have a +6 on history.
Jesus.
+4 on history. I rolled a 14.
You guys both fill in a pie piece?
Yeah.
And Swiffer, you can now read but not speak Ancient Aquan. Sarah, you are 1 pip away, I believe. And written in Ancient Aquan above this kind of mural written on the inside of the arch, it reads, "Who is responsible? There is no judge." And to the left on this archway is another pedestal with a concave surface. This one is not porous. This one is almost smoother than the others.
So you're saying step on it?
It's asking for the guilty member.
You guys follow your heart.
Can we, is there a pebble or a rock that looks semi-significant, and can I place it on the altar?
You do not
want me to step on it.
You do not see any in your immediate area.
There's no rocks. I asked Nomad, is there any rocks in your pocket that we can offer to this altar to see if something happens?
Oh yeah, I 100% picked up some rocks.
Yeah, you have rocks.
My friends were trying to unstick themselves from the situation earlier, so
You definitely have a rock.
Carefully choose which one to hand her though, because I obviously have.
They all have names.
Yeah.
Got some keepers.
Yeah, you got some real good ones, and you gotta decide which one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her one that's smooth, but not round enough. If that makes sense.
Porous? Is it flat?
Yeah, there's a flat edge, I'd say. Not my favorite. So.
So I take the rock from him and I place it on the altar.
Nothing happens, but as you get closer to the altar, you do notice this kind of residue on it again.
I will lick the residue again.
You lick it again?
Yeah, I got to do the same thing.
Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Wow. With a natural 1 + 2
Boys.
3.
You get violently ill and take standby.
No.
And take 3 poison damage, and you are poisoned for the next hour.
I have poison resistance actually.
Oh, okay. So you only take 1 damage.
I am too good at this game sometimes. Wow.
Great.
Alright, well, did it taste the same as the last one?
It
or was
did.
It too violently ill?
You were so violently ill, the one thing you remember is that this tastes exactly the same.
Okay, so it tastes the same, but for some reason this one hurt my stomach more than the other.
Yeah, it's a real mystery.
Noted, mate. Noted.
Oh, do we have any beetle, wasp juice, or maybe a branch or something?
Oh yeah, we got wasp juice.
We can
Sounds
put
good.
on the thing. Can you spare some wasp juice on that altar?
This would deplete your wasp juice.
There's no way I only grabbed 1 vial of wasp juice.
With an 18, you grabbed 2 vials of wasp juice. This would deplete one of them.
Okay, that's fine. As long as I still have
Worth
some
it.
juice. But if it doesn't work, I'm gonna judge Amaya's ability. Just saying. So, I give her my wasp juice, but
But you do so reluctantly.
Yeah, there's some hesitance in it.
I
Definitely see a
basically
little
slapped
pullback.
it from his not even outstretched hand.
Make me a no. You take the vial. What do you do with this?
I first placed the vial just on it
Nothing happens.
before I dump it on there because I thought nothing would happen.
Nothing happens.
I don't know. I don't know what offering this archery wants.
I step onto
Mates.
it, onto the altar.
Mate, oh.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the archway begins to shudder, and like white pieces of the altar start falling onto the ground, and like a kind of like foggy mist appears on the ground.
Alright, I step off of it.
The mist remains.
Get ready for the buzzing, mates.
I'll do the warding spell. Warding wind. What's it called? Something like that.
I don't
And
know
then
what
the
you're talking
spell
about.
dismissed.
What is it?
Smoke be gone.
It hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong wind.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. You do that, and it slowly gets pushed away.
what does the little thing say again? I can't read this.
There is an etching depicting trees and animals cut down in the wake of some horror, and it
Who
reads,
is responsible? There is no judge.
"Who is responsible? There is no judge."
So I think we have to sacrifice somebody on here.
Time to die.
Well,
Wasn't there like another direction we could go? Like another thing here?
There is only the path forward,
No,
and the
that
path
was
you came from.
earlier when we chose to go into the mountains versus going deeper into the forest, and we chose.
Oh, pre-rock slide? That was a lifetime ago.
So it's just this archway?
There's an archway, and then there are like trees and more jungle surrounding each side. You guys basically took like a mountain like side path.
Alder, why don't you go through the archway? Run through
Say
it.
less.
To.
say less,
Aldar
mate.
bursts into flames as he runs through the archway. No, you run through the archway, and there's very thick forest on the other side. And after a few minutes of fighting against it, you appear where you went in.
Oh, hello, mates. One of those archways that never ends.
We have to give it something. What does it want?
I can pee on it.
You could do that, or I think that's the move.
Oh wait, I'll pour some of my water on it.
Nothing happens. Now, I'm a little insulted that you would think I would put the same puzzle back to back.
Who is responsible? There is no judge. Well, something tore down this forest that's just depicted here. Some horrific horror tore it down.
You think it's like a blade, like it was chopped down? Should we like offer one of our weapons?
Yeah, probably.
Try that, or maybe we can make a fire and put it on it. I don't know.
Ooh,
Let's
fire.
try it.
Probably a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the weapon first.
I'll offer up my long sword.
Oh, alright. Nobody has like a dagger or something small or something?
Hold on, that seems kind of valuable. I've got some weapons.
Hold on, I have something. I have smaller weapons.
Got so
Fine,
many
my
weapons.
There you go.
Okay.
I put my dagger on all.
Who's doing the dagger?
Me?
Gisora.
Nothing happens.
Oh. Alright.
He asked
Oh my
who was doing it, so it couldn't have been a mermaid. Maybe it needs to be an offering made by not a mermaid. Because on this one, it wasn't. On the last one, it was a mermaid that did it. Maybe it needs to be somebody who's not of a mer descendant.
Is there like, can you tell from the picture who it should be?
Make me an investigation check.
Can I also investigate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyone who wants to can investigate the mural.
I'll investigate. Let's do this.
Everyone crowds around it like Scooby-Doo and like inspects it.
When?
Just 320s.
Yeah,
Really?
Natural 20.
You guys all point at the same time, and very small, like kind of at the end of this path of destruction, is like a humanoid figure. Very, very small in this mural.
It's Nomad.
Is Red River human?
It's a nomad from the future past.
That's tough. I'm not a
She's
human.
not human.
I think Red
Yeah.
River is a goblin.
And look like
Red River's an orc, you
Orc,
absolute
orc.
racist.
I'm
That's
a
an
human.
orc. Oh,
Is anybody half human?
Angus.
Angus is human.
Here you go, Angus. Take
There you go, mate. Good luck.
Alright. I'm gonna take the dagger. And I'm gonna drop my longsword on it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna offer up my longsword and take the dagger.
How do
Fuck
you
the dagger.
how do you put it on there on the pedestal?
Excuse me. I have that back.
What does it look like on the image? Can I ask that?
Let me imagine it kind of juts out like a bowl, and then it's kind of like concave in the middle, but this one is very like smooth, unearthly, so like unnaturally smooth. Mm-hmm.
I just lay it on top.
Yeah, and as you do, as your hand brushes the pedestal, it glows blue, and the mural and the ancient Aquan words glow as you make contact with the pedestal with your bare hand. And the path forward, clears through the forest as you guys are able to continue forward.
Let's go, and I got a free dagger.
Keep working.
Money, that's money, baby.
Actually, can
That's
I
great.
get that back or?
Wait, Angus, I pull him aside. I was like, did you do this? You cut down all the trees and you sucked up all the water? How'd you suck up all the water?
If I did that, I think I was blacked out.
Ho, I have been there. Wow.
Gotta get some alcohol in me so I can
Did-
remember.
Did you also end up in jail last time that happened, or?
I've ended up in jail, I think, a couple of times.
Ooh.
He's a 2-striker. He's 1 strike away from the big boy jail.
That was no man.
Do you guys continue forward? We'll do one more survival roll. If you guys are continuing forward, it's probably like noon now.
Where else are we going?
There is a path forward. This one you can see the mountain. The biggest part of this mountain / volcano is coming into view. It's taking up half of your horizon now.
Excellent.
The path clearly leads to its base.
Does laying the sword on there keep the door open, or was I allowed to take that with?
You can take it with. Once you activate it, the nature of whatever is happening here, you're permitted to go through.
tap Angus on the shoulder.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I have my dagger back?
What dagger?
He stabs you through the face.
The one in the ball.
I'm gonna fucking strangle you in your sleep. Give me my dagger.
Make me an intimidation check.
What if I give you? What if I give you this long sword instead, and I keep the dagger?
No, I like simple weapons the best. And maybe a long sword is a simple weapon, but I don't give a shit. I like the dagger.
I actually think it's a martial weapon.
That's
There
a
we go.
martial weapon.
Give me the fucking dagger.
I'm gonna.
Angus.
I'm gonna pretend like I was scared, and I'm gonna hand over the dagger.
Now, are you pretending you're scared in real life on this call, or Angus is pretending he's scared?
A little both.
A little of both. Yeah, it's a little of both. But yeah, being in the same room with the person is probably a different vibe. Go ahead and roll a survival check if you guys are continuing down the path.
Thank you.
Anybody or all of us?
Oh, I think it's if we're gonna keep the same order, I think the person at the front should roll it, and
Oh, Jesus.
Nomad is taking great care of you guys so far.
Yes, let him do it.
16.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll me 1d8.
Don't let me down. 2. I haven't
Excellent.
rolled that yet. That's good.
Yeah, you guys are doing really well. So you guys are making like great timing this time. Like Nomad has clearly gotten like a better understanding of the footing of this forest, and it's getting kind of mountainy and hilly as well. And you guys are moving fast, but maybe a little too fast. As you reach a small clearing, Nomad, you take a few steps. How tall is Nomad?
Nomad is 4'2". Yep.
4'2". You take a step and your boot sinks further into the ground than you thought it would have. And you take another step and your boot sinks even further. What do you say when that? How do you react to that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, guys, not looking good. Can one of the tall people come grab me, please?
I got you, mate. And I pull him up.
Aldar, as you begin pulling on him, you notice that your shins start to sink under this ground as you guys have stepped into a beautiful quicksand pit.
Oh, shit.
And that's where we're going to leave off for tonight.
Oof. Gosh. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. This is your saving. That's Aldar and Nomad being saved.
I looked up uppies, and that's what came up.
Yeah, it is time for uppies. It's time for quicksand. It wouldn't be an adventure without quicksand, and you guys are in that shit.
Man.
But
I don't
yeah.
like quicksand.
Does Aldar have a mortal fear of quicksand?
Yeah, we could probably start. Like, we got the hydrophobia pie, and now we can just start a quicksand.
Yeah, let's start a oh shit, my legs are gone. Like maybe he's so dumb he thinks his legs are just completely gone. Real quick, Swiffer, I think we all know that this is a natural skill set that you have. Session number 28. The formation of No-Gus. No, what is it? Agno? What is it? No-Gus.
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 Let's get down to No-Gus. That's not very good. I feel like you could do better.
Great.
Well, are you sure? Because it sounds bad.
I feel like up to No-Gus.
Yeah, up to No-Gus is good. Up to No-Gus is better.
That's good.
I mean, I know you're gonna sleep on it and change it in the morning.
Well, I'm gonna choose whatever I like, but this is a good start.
Right.
I was gonna do like another bee pun, but I feel like we did that. We did a beautiful world or whatever it was that one time. You guys murdered a bunch of innocent apiarists.
They weren't so innocent.
And they did. I guess they did start that fight. And you guys
We
finished
really
it.
don't like winged creatures in this one.
Yeah,
Nope.
just really like to murder things thoraxes and then see if you can use their innards for your own gains. It's pretty
Yeah.
grotesque, actually.
It's called being resourceful, and we're quite adept at it. We came to this world with nothing.
What about
We took it all.
what about the rock slide? No. Alright, well, up to No-Gus is gonna be our placeholder.
Sinking ship.
Excellent.
A sinking mountain.
A sinking ship can sink ships on too.
Yeah, that's true. As far as you know, the ship is under the ocean. You guys did great, and I was worried that the puzzle solving would be extremely difficult, and you guys did great. And
Difficult for us.
I didn't know how long we were gonna stay stuck on this one.
well, it could be 20 years. When you guys are like, let's jump on it again, I was like, dear sweet mother of God. Sure.
It
I-
was painful.
I've got an infinite amount of creatures that are happily to come eat your faces off.
I don't.
But I think I'm gonna not put this up on YouTube. I'm gonna try and use something, or I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I'm gonna use a Premiere feature because I think it gets pushed to like people suggested thing. I don't know. I'm looking at some stuff. I don't want it to blow up, but I want to. I don't know.
So
Anyway.
you're saying you're gonna pay for it?
No, it's
Oh.
basically like you set it to like premiere at a certain. Like you can schedule it like a TV show or whatever, and then
Oh,
it
yeah,
theoretically alerts anyone. I bet this is how creators do probably all their stuff. But I'm just trying some stuff.
Say so much racist stuff.
It could be
Want
that.
people to see it.
I don't feel like I say a lot of it. So here's the weird thing. If we want to get into like
No.
the nitty gritty, it like surfaced one of our episodes like to way more people than the rest. Like to a bunch of people.
That's just how the algorithm works.
But I want to manipulate it, guys. I want to manipulate it to work
I
for
know,
me.
Which one was it then?
It was one of the most boring ones that I thought. Like, not that any of them I don't dislike, but it was the one where you guys
No.
fought Horus. That whole episode was just a combat encounter.
Horus, like when we had the
When you guys fought the dude who owned the
The island.
The island?
yeah, he owned the mining place, and you had dressed up as one of the guards.
The
That was
Rabbit
pretty-
Uprising.
Yeah, that was a pretty big deal.
The
Yeah.
quiet team and the not quiet team. That was a good one.
The
Hey.
one that has 24 views versus our normal 5.
So it only says 20. It says 24, but it's surfaced like I forget how many impressions or whatever. But basically, it tells you like
Yes,
people
yep.
are
it got pushed to the It wasn't. It was people who didn't know who we like. You know what I mean? And I was like, why did it choose that video? Is it longer?
know.
Like
What's the name of it?
uh.
The names are
Oh yeah, there you go.
Vander Slade.
Yeah, that was Vanderslade. And maybe I should take off all because I've got it named. I keep changing the name, so that's probably not helping. Sometimes I put Cousin Chat, sometimes I put Scattered Sea: a Dungeons and Dragons Adventure. I need to have a better naming convention. But
Are
yeah.
these YouTube ones? Are they hashtag too? I don't know if you could.
I have not been hashtag. The only thing I put in, I copy paste the follow us on this, follow us on Twitch, and follow us on.
Gotcha. Yep.
But I mean, I'm
Put in to
can I
donate
guess.
To help North Carolina.
Yeah, for one of them, the Helene had just happened, and I felt like that was the least I could do.
Oh, okay.
Literally the very least I could do. And then I tried to do a different thing with the Outer Wilds sessions that JP and I recorded. And it only surfaced the last and first videos to people. And I, like, much less on the middle ones. So, like, I fully don't understand, like, how the algorithm works. But I
the
figure...
last and first have to be like the most exciting, right?
I mean, to me, absolutely. Like, if you guys, well, it was a lot of fun to play, and like, I almost like cried at the end of that last one. Like, that game is like now probably in my top 20 games of all time. It's incredible, and playing with Japer was a lot of fun. But I don't know. It's weird. Like, I'm still, so I guess what I'm saying in a long way of saying is, I'm going to keep trying different stuff with the videos, try naming them differently, try tagging them differently, to see if it, like, changes the engagement because I just like kind of trying to figure out how these things work. But yeah, the Vanderslade, it was like, I wish I could find the thing, but it basically got like 1,200 impressions on people's thing. Like, I don't know, it's weird.
That one was just fun.
Boy.
I mean, it was fun, like, but then like that gets me thinking: 9,200 impressions? But like,
Wow.
so how does YouTube measure fun? You know what I mean? Like,
I would think it might be the word, one of the words in that description or the title. It came up way
Right.
more in searches for people, and it might not have been relevant.
it showed up
Just word slay, you know.
on a bunch of
Yeah.
people suggested videos,
Exactly.
and then
Slay is definitely a very
like slay is okay. That makes sense.
Gen Z term.
Like, I need to
Exactly.
start putting actual play and, like, TTRPG and stuff like that into the tags. I don't know. I just don't, but I can.
Yeah.
Try the word cooked and see what happens.
Just keep it cooked. Just you try to use as much Gen Z slang as I can. Looks like the gang got cooked in this one.
Yeah, see what happens. Because if that one booms, then
It might.
you gotta start.
Yeah,
I mean-
Start using a Gen Z.
The way I see it is
Yeah.
I've got nothing to lose, so, you know,
right,
I've got everything to learn here.
The
And
next episode will be the gang encounters the Rizzler. And then
Yeah.
we'll throw Squibbity in there somehow. Like we will be chilling.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start catering it to try to capture an audience. I just feel like I can't sort of engage with things. I kind of feel like I have to try to understand them. And everything I read online is like, well, you need to make clips to try and put on TikTok and Twitch. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know that we have moments that are clippable out of context. But maybe I just don't understand this. Anyway.
The way to do that would be like a little preview. Somebody does an animation.
Right. And I looked at that. I was like, you know, it'd be fun if something really cool happens and I'll pay one of those animation houses and wait 6 months. But then I was like, oh, they don't want a little bit of money. They want a lot of money. Because it's, you know, I'm sure it's hard work.
Yeah, it would be mainly left up to us.
Yeah,
think.
that's why it's...
To start out, it would have to be something like we do in-house.
Yeah, it's a very underground operation, and I'm not looking to become a full-time YouTuber. I like to try to be good at things.
We could band together and TaskRabbit or Fiverr.
You're gonna Fiverr some poor guy in Pakistan to make us make us an animation.
Yeah. That's how most people do it.
I mean, well, that gives us a lot to think about. People that voted, I think the only people that proved to me that they voted were Adam and MC. So there's
What were you looking for?
something.
I didn't vote.
Sarah, where's your sticker, bro? Where's your
Where's your
sticker?
sticker, brah?
Well,
sticker
I'm not in
didn't
my
happen.
house, but my sticker's in my house.
Well,
on my
sounds like you left your sticker at home, but kept all the excuses you needed. But you guys will find something on the island that will help you in your journey.
I think I took a picture of it just because I knew you'd fucking ask.
Weird, but
Hold on.
I
Where do you
haven't
want me to
seen
send
it.
it to you?
I mean, it's probably AI generated, but you can put it wherever you want.
Oh, it's definitely AI generated.
Okay, perfect, great.
Better not
Okay,
just
good.
be a picture on a table or something.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be generic ass Google image search voted sticker.
Yeah. So what?
I'm gonna run it through a
So what?
scanner. But yeah, thank you guys. We'll try again next. I would like to. I'll put in the poll, but I'd definitely be up for a double whammy if you guys are. But we'll play it by ear. No rush. We got. I think, guys, just a heads up. We've been doing this new campaign. The first upload was 8 months ago. I know it doesn't feel that long, but it's very cool. That was
crazy.
yeah. So things are going great, and I'm loving it. And there's so much in store, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. But that is if you survive Aoria, which is what I named this island.
Ooh.
Were we
if
supposed
we
to know the
survive.
name of it?
Okay. I got another 20 minutes to talk about bullshit. So
Yeah.
here's what I struggle with. Right, this is an island. You don't know if anyone's ever been here before. Does it have an intrinsic name? Should I name all these islands Nameless Island if they're undiscovered? You know what I mean? I opted to just go for this island has a name and stop thinking about it. But that's a good point. How would you know the name if it had a name? Should you name it? And then I'm going to have to deal with all you guys naming every island Ceratopia and Barfmere Riverville. Like, no, I don't want that. So I decided to just name them. Yeah, Fartville.
That's what would happen in a real life situation.
Little Fartville.
We would just
Unless
be
we
naming
saw
them.
like a sign somewhere saying
Exactly,
giving away
yeah.
kids.
I decided, and I hear you, sweetheart, but I decided that they would just have intrinsic names.
I'm fine with you deciding that.
I'm fine with it as
we
well.
wouldn't know that.
Now, if you
Yeah.
guys, start calling it Fartville, I can't control you. Yeah, you guys follow your heart, but no one in the world is going to know where Fartville is.
Everyone start thinking names.
Great.
So we rule the world and then we'll just name
They
every-
will
gonna
once we
name it.
publish our map
Yeah.
that Nomad has
Exactly.
created.
Yep.
Yay. I'm excited for Fartville to be written all over the map. But no, I actually did spend a significant amount of time just thinking, like, should they have... Well, and then I ended up looking, how did they name the islands of the Caribbean? And it's exactly what you think. White people came and renamed them, even though the indigenous people had names for them. We don't really have to get into it right now.
You're fucking welcome.
But I decided that they're just gonna have names. You're just gonna have to deal with that. I could have a wooden sign at every island written by who knows who that says the name of the island.
Well, there could be that, who's the Joseph in the sea that tells us things, that sells us things?
It could be
He
Tom.
like,
Tom's
everybody
Traitors.
knows the history of
Aoria.
There's a history of the lore of whatever the name of the island is. Like, there could be like a myth somewhere written about it, and somebody knows of these
Hey,
things.
Sarah, if you're gonna get in my lane, can you please put your turn signal on?
You know what?
But oh, Sarah fucking bolted.
Oh, she pieced out.
I don't blame her. No, good job, guys. I'll post in the chat, and we'll do this again next week, and hopefully,
Oh, she's back.
oh, Sarah's back. Don't stop talking shit about Sarah. But hopefully, we'll have the full crew, and Red River can try and curtail some of these shenanigans.
Sarah, give me the lowdown. Is Trump gonna be president? Is that what happened?
I haven't looked in hours. Is the results
Sarah's
in?
got it on in the background. She's got all
Yes.
the info.
Yes.
I googled
Fuck.
it. It looks like Donald Trump's leading.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
it's nice knowing you guys.
you know.
I'm gonna move to Belize now or something.
Ooh, Belize could be fun.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like for my state, we're not going to know until at least probably late tomorrow, the next day.
That's what it is going to be for a couple states because
Yeah.
they changed their policies, their
Yeah.
counting policies.
Yeah, there's still some in the air, but it's looking rough. Oh, it looks like a lot of people have voted though.
59 million plus 55 million.
Good night, so far.
Good night, Swiver. I'll post and thank you guys for joining us. If you're watching this in the future or right now, follow us on YouTube or whatever you do on Twitch. Is it following on Twitch as well? I don't know.
Yeah.
Find out.
It's subscribed
love
on
you.
YouTube.
Link in the description, and I think I have it set up to where there's going to be a little box at the end of our video. So you're welcome.
Whoa.
And may God have mercy on your soul. Good night, everyone.
Future.